What's going on, Refuge family and friends? I am so excited because today is a special day. We have our very own Sister Kennedy Darden. That's right, last name did just change to Darden, y'all. And she is the owner of Simone Sweet Shop Bakery. So let's give it up for her today. It is an exciting day. Kennedy, thank you for being with us for our Refuge Media on today. Are you excited?
Yes, I am so excited.
All right, well, let's get into it. Look, I'm not going to prolong this because as y'all can see, we got some amazing sweet treats that are right here. And if y'all can't tell, I want to eat some, but I'm trying to contain myself right now so that we can get this interview good and going because we got a lot of good stuff we want to try to get in on today. All right, let's do it. All right, so Kennedy, first starting out, what made you want to be a baker? Like, why did you even choose baking?
Okay, so first of all, what made me want to start being a baker was working at a bakery, getting that hands-on experience.
Okay.
And then also taking a food science class, which I really recommend those in high school do. Take that food science class, get that Serve Safe certification.
Right.
That really helps you out too.
Okay. So was there something that drew you to want to do the food class in high school, or was it one of those things where it's like, hey, this elective is open, let me try it out and just kind of see what it is?
Yeah, so when I was in high school, I used to see the older kids walking around with plates of food and different desserts, and I was like, I know the cafeteria don't serve drugs.
Okay, like what is it?
So I was like, okay, where are we getting this from?
What class is serving the plates?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
So I realized our school had a kitchen that they allowed students to work in, and I was like, what class is that kitchen attached to?
I like that. I really do like that. So, a little nugget for our young people right now, because I like what you're saying. It started in high school. You just casually walking in the halls, seeing this food. It's like, what is this?
Yes.
Through that, you discovered that you actually enjoy cooking. You like baking. And next thing you know, you find yourself even working at a bakery.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, how was that? If you don't mind me asking, how was working in the bakery, like first time being in there?
So working in the bakery, it was fun at first. Like I was just getting a little hands-on experience, watching the other bakers do their thing.
Okay.
But then I realized they were lacking in a little bit of creativity.
Oh.
No shade, but they were lacking in a little creativity.
Like, okay, I can see where this can be better.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
So what did you do? Did you kind of just jump right in like, hey, let me just what's the right word? Maybe help y'all out a little bit. Let me help y'all. Let me enhance something a little
they
bit.
definitely needed some enhancement.
Okay, all right.
They allowed me to do like a baker's choice.
Okay.
So it would be once a week. I get to do whatever flavor or whatever dessert I chose to do.
That is really nice. Well, look at that. See, I love that. And again, going back to our young people, because you are a young baker, you took the initiative to see that they needed something and you stepped up and did it. A lot of times I think sometimes we see things and instead of taking that initiative to be like, hey, I can do that, we sit back and be like, well, ain't nobody asking me to bake. Well, her swirl ain't swirling. You was like, no, the swirl ain't swirling, but let me go and get in here and swirl this cupcake for y'all. Okay, see, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so my next question to you is going to be, what is one thing you would say to a person that wants to start a business? Because you're going to have a lot of people watching this interview and you got a lot of people out there who are saying, man, I really want to start a business. And from the looks of the outside of it, it looks so easy. It looks like you just woke up today and piped all these beautiful designs that we see. If y'all can't see this scrumptious, what's this, apple pie?
Yeah, it's an apple streusel Danish.
Okay, see, a Danish is what I would call it. But do y'all see how? Okay, so that took hard work. That didn't just mean you woke up overnight and was able to make this. So what advice do you have to somebody who they are looking at starting a business?
Right. Okay, so I would definitely say, first of all, number one is pray about it.
Oh,
Make
yes.
sure that this is something that God will have for you to do.
Yes,
number one.
yes.
Because it looks easy and social media makes everything look so fun
Yep,
and so easy.
they do.
But little do they know that this requires hard work.
Yes.
This requires a lot of work. So my next tip would be is to do your research.
Oh, good. That's really good. Yes.
Do your research, figure out the licensing, figure out all the things that you need to do in order to make this happen.
I like that because like you're saying, even what you're saying, the licensing, you're like, let it be a legit business.
Right.
If you're going to do something, let it be a legit business. And I think sometimes people jump right into wanting to start a business, but they don't know. Like you're saying, that goes back to that research part, which then go back to your first point. Pray about it, especially as a Christian business owner. You want to make sure in everything that you do, you're acknowledging God, right? We know in all our ways we are to acknowledge him because he's going to direct our path. So I
Right.
love that. I love that. Any other
Yes.
advice you got for a business owner?
Yeah, what I would really say is, once again, not all that glitters is gold.
Yes.
I would say sometimes the grass ain't greener. Some people are willing to up and leave their jobs completely and do
Ooh,
business.
yes.
And I really, I've had my times where, I was just like, you know what, forget this job.
Forget
I'm gonna do my
y'all.
business.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I'm about to go back and work a job. But I just know that this is what God wants me to do.
Yes.
And I want to stay the course. I want to remain dogged and do what I have to do.
I love that. I love that because that's being wise. And if you're going to have a business, you got to have some sense. You got to have some wisdom. And you want to operate in that before even the business gets going. So like you're saying, you might be mad at your boss. You might be mad doing what you're doing and be like, I'm going to just quit my job and I'm going to go start a business.
Hold on.
Hump your brakes, right? Because there's a lot into it that we don't always get to see.
Right.
But when we do acknowledge God, he will give us that knowledge, that wisdom to be like, hey, you need to look into this, look into that. So I love it. Look at that. See what I'm talking about, y'all? Wisdom and knowledge from a young person. If she doesn't mind me asking, I'm going to say, how old are you?
All right, so I am 20 years old.
20. Come on, y'all. 20 years old. I love it. Look how much knowledge, how much understanding that you have, and look where you are today at 20 years old. I'm not even going to lie, y'all. When I was 20 years old, I had just had a baby. I did not know what I wanted to do with my life. I had just had a part-time job at Kroger. Just made some really bad decisions, but I love the fact that God is raising up our young adults and he's giving them ideas. He's giving them talents. He's giving them gifts. And look at it. You are flourishing and thriving at 20, your own business. My God, I am so happy to see it. If y'all happy to see it, wherever you at right now, put your hands together because I'm telling you right now, I'm happy to see it. All right, so a little bit of fun because y'all like, okay, they got these desserts up here, but they ain't going to say nothing about the desserts. Right. So out of all of the desserts that you bake, which one would be your favorite?
Well, I would say my absolute favorite to bake would be, I like doing the Danishes.
Okay.
Like these. And I really like doing pies.
Okay.
And then I love doing any shaped cake. So I like the heart cakes.
Oh,
like the
she like a challenge, y'all. Yes. There we go again. Back to what she said in the beginning. They were lacking the swirl on the creativity. Right. So she really likes trying to put that creative spin on it. I love that. Okay. Yes. So how have you had to be dogged this year in your business? Relating it back to our theme this year, because like Pastor's been telling us, we can't just be dogged in church, right? Mm-hmm. So taking the theme outside of church as a Christian business owner, how have you had to be dogged this year?
Well, I've definitely had to be dogged in terms of the early mornings, the waking up,
all that hours. Sacrifice piece, right? Okay.
That's what I was gonna say too. Sacrificing the social hours.
Yes.
Sacrificing fun time.
I like that.
Set time aside to have my fun. Yes. But also, there's work that needs to be done.
Yes.
Also, it comes to sacrificing some sort of self-care. Sometimes I end up having to work on my business more. My business needs its own care.
Okay. I like that. And you know what? You just brought that up. That's really good because some people do not realize the expenses that's going to come out as far as for your business, because I'm pretty sure you've bought mixers and different things, and those things may need maintenance. They may need some type of special cleaning or something like that to them. So you do have to be dogged because you can't say, I didn't know this blender was going to do this. I quit. Right. You got to be like, man, I didn't know this was going to happen, but God gave it to me. I got to be dogged. I got to put in the work, which is what I feel like is the problem with a lot of people that we see nowadays. And I do think social media has a lot of influence as to why people feel like you don't have to sacrifice no more.
Right.
People want to do everything. They want to start a business. They want to do ministry. They want to have children. They want to get married, and nobody wants to sacrifice. Nothing. They want to wake up overnight and be the Michael Jordan of whatever it is that they're doing. But they don't realize it takes a lot of work. And like you're saying, even as a young person, you really wanted to do this to the point to where you sacrifice, I'm sure, days with your friends.
Yes.
I'm sure you sacrifice going to the movies or going skating or doing certain things, but you had a goal in mind. So if you don't mind, can you share with our young people, how did you do that? Like, what gave you the motivation to be able to say, man, I really would like to go out, but I want this business even more. Like, how did you keep that fire? How did you keep that energy burning?
Okay, so I realized a lot of the times, especially being in high school, that those friends were not for me anyway.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah. So I would end up, really wanting to hang out with them, really wanting to do what I wanted to do, go to the mall, do whatever. But at the same time, I realized that the business is going to give me the longevity in life.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
Yes.
Y'all hear Sister Kennedy? No, that's good because people will pick for the now. And when you're young, it's so easy to pick for the now, right? Like right now, everybody going out. Right now, they going to the movies. Right now, they doing this. But like you said, you exercise that wisdom, like we talked about earlier, because God will give young people, it doesn't matter your age, God will give you that wisdom.
Right.
You said, you know what? Do I want to go out now? What do I want for myself later in life? And later in life, you knew you wanted this beautiful bakery. Man, I love it. Y'all give it up for her. Dropping all. I'm not going to say she dropping nuggets, or I'm going to say she dropping swirls. So when y'all see Kennedy, y'all be like, you dropping swirls. I don't know if I did that right or not. She probably like my wrist wasn't right for the pipe bag, but she is dropping so many swirls, and I really, really like, or I could say you dropping sprinkles.
Dropping sprinkles. Okay.
Y'all see I got you, Kate? We ain't even gonna go dropping sprinkles. Okay.
Right.
So the part that I'm one of the most excited about is to be able to actually try some of these sweet treats. And look, as y'all can't see, like I've been doing this the whole time. I'm eyeing something. And what I really want to try is this one right here. Is there any way that we can try that?
Well, absolutely.
Okay, let's get into it. Now, what is this? First off, can you tell me what this is?
Yes. So this is
I'm not going to mess up the dessert table, y'all. Y'all see me. I'm just going in. Can y'all tell I'm hungry? I'm so hungry. Okay, what is this?
So that is a pumpkin carrot cake.
Ooh.
So the cake is carrot cake, and then it's swirled with a vanilla buttercream topped with cinnamon sugar and fine cinnamon powder.
Oh, y'all, when I say this is giving me all the Thanksgiving fall. For all my fall lovers, let me tell you, this just gave me all the fall that I really needed right now. Oh, and I love a good carrot cake, too. Look at me. Y'all see me with my fork.
We brought forks.
Bless this food, Lord. Bless all the sweets that we are about to partake of right now. Let it be a nourishment, strengthen our body. And as our first lady say, no weight gain. No weight gain from this right here. Just nothing but luxury and enjoying. I'm going to pick off this side. Now, Sis Kennedy, do you want to try some, or are you like, I already know it's busting?
You know what? I already know what it does. So I'll give y'all a bite.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. I'm telling you, I smelled fall. Now I just tasted it. You can really taste the carrot cake, but it's not too carroty because I'm not big on all them big carrots. The buttercream icing is smooth, and then that garnish with the what is that? A cinnamon sugar. Y'all, I'm telling you right now. Please order from Kennedy's Simone Sweet Shop Bakery. That was a really, really, really good cupcake. Man, that buttercream was good too. I'm not gonna be greedy on camera. When we get off camera, I will be greedy, but I'm not going to be greedy on camera. All right, so what we got next to try?
Okay, so the next dish I have is the apple streusel Danish.
Say that one more time.
Apple streusel Danish.
Apple streusel Danish. I said that right. I will not say it fast, but I will say it slow. Apple streusel Danish.
Yes,
all right, okay, y'all. All right. Let's get into this right here. I'm going to remove that. I know, right? We need that music. Y'all saw that. Okay, so what's the best way to eat this? I feel like this is a little bougie. Like, you don't just bite out of that. You don't do the Uncle Phil bite with that, right? That's like, you got to kind of sit prim and proper when you eat this apple streusel Danish.
Yes, because these are usually for my girlies that do like office work.
Oh.
They go into the coffee shop, they grab a Danish, they want with their coffee. So this is more like a eat while you work kind of situation.
While you work. Eat pretty.
Yes.
When I
so
sit pretty, we're going to eat pretty. Okay, I'm going to see if I can do this. Now, y'all rate me in the comment section if I ate these pretty or not.
All right,
okay,
let's do it.
That is really good. As soon as I'm biting, it's like you get like a good like flakiness of like the crust, but then you can really taste that hint of that apple coming off, and then it's like a sweet, I don't know if y'all can see this or not, but it's like a sweet strudel or like a icing or glaze, or I don't know what's on top of it, but I do know to the girlies who are eating these in the morning and sitting pretty, You're doing a good job because I can't sit pretty and eat this. I'm gonna have to eat this off camera.
We gonna
I'm gonna have to eat this one off camera. Well, Sis Kennedy, I want to tell you right now, just from the 2 things that I've tasted, amazing. Amazing, good job. God has really gifted you. He has really given you talents. And our prayer is, in Refuge Family, I pray that y'all are praying the same prayer with us, that God would continue to bless your business bountifully. I mean, for you to be, again, like I said, a young person at 20 years old, and you're doing this, I mean, outstanding. I want to tell you that. Truly outstanding work that you are doing. So, Refuge Family, I hope y'all have enjoyed today with us. If you want to order from Sister Kennedy, we're going to have her information right there below. Go ahead, click on it. See how you can get in contact with her. If you say, hey, I live far, I won't be able to get sweets, because do you ship any of your sweets?
Yes, I actually do.
Well, there we go. So see, okay, so how can they find your bakery to be able to shop with you?
Yes, so I'm mainly on Instagram and Facebook, and I work better when it's a direct message. So if anybody messages me all their details and everything, and then we can work out shipping. I do ship my cookies, I ship my brownies, and I also ship those apple dates.
Ooh, so y'all please get you some. I'm telling you, that was really good. Off camera, it's about to be devoured. I didn't want to do y'all like that, Refuge Family. I didn't know if y'all was ready to see me like that, but off camera, I'm going to devour that. So again, if you say, hey, I don't want to buy anything sweet, I'm trying to watch it on the sweets, you can always sow into her business. A good, young, faithful Christian woman who has started her own bakery. And Sister Kennedy, like I said, our prayer here at Refuge is that God will continue to bless you. She's also faithful in ministry here at A Place of Refuge, and we just love it, and we love what God is doing for you and Brother Ray. Because like I said, y'all, she just recently got married, so that last name did change. So just a young person that is thriving. Refuge Family, I hope that you all have enjoyed today's interview. We do have more in store with Sister Kennedy as the months continue, so don't miss us on our Christmas episode, where she is going to be diving all in. She's also going to teach us how to make a no-bake dessert. So for all my people who say I'm not good at the oven, she got us covered, okay? So until next time, Refuge Family and friends, it's been a pleasure to have you today, Sister Kennedy, and I just want to say have a great rest of your day. Bye. Refuge.